Guys, I just did a very positive video about Toyota, their new electric coupe, which is actually really good considering it's about 17,000 US dollars. I'll put a link in the description to that video. Check that out. But this is about something that I think needs to be talked about. You need to know this. When you buy an electric car, what battery are you actually getting? I'm not referring to the main battery that drives the car. I'm referring to the 12-volt battery. One of the criticisms that Tesla used to face was that their batteries would die. And when I say batteries would die, I mean their 12-volt batteries would die. It's a consumable item, obviously. But EVs, software, big screens, they do a lot in the background, a lot when the car's turned off. The 12-volt batteries often die early. That's very, very common for all brands of EV. Tesla fixed this problem. Some other manufacturers have fixed this problem by putting in lithium 12-volt batteries. Toyota has not done that. So the thing is, Toyota and Subaru, right? They charge more for their EVs than Tesla does for the Model Y, than XPeng does for the G6, than Hyundai does for the Ioniq 5. Basically, they charge a premium price for their cars, but they're being sued for what I think is a quality issue. It's an issue that Toyota know they are kind of cheaping out because they can save money by using lead-acid batteries instead of good batteries. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. Toyota and Subaru, both their EVs, the Toyota BZ4X and the Subaru Solterra, have been criticized a fair bit. To be fair, though, I think they've massively improved. The second-generation versions are much, much better, a lot more range. Toyota's range that they were claiming initially was totally debunked in Europe. Their cars were test-driven, and European journalists were like, guys, you should retract your range figures for these cars because they are a joke. They were terrible. Anyway, Toyota fixed that. New models are heaps better. I'm going to guess the new Subaru model will be much better as well. But a new lawsuit claims that the vehicles have 12-volt batteries prone to premature failure and that the car maker knew about the problem before it began selling the cars. Very likely this is accurate. Filed in California, the class action lawsuit targets 2023 to 2025 model year Toyota BZ4X and Subaru Solterra models. So this means Toyota is facing numerous lawsuits in California. The other one, there's a few, but one of the main ones that comes to mind is the one against their hydrogen cars, saying that basically the hydrogen car owners are saying to Toyota, take the damn things back. We don't want them. They suck. And they're right. Anyhow, according to this complaint, the 12-volt batteries in these EVs are prone to draining quickly and dying altogether. As I mentioned, they are cheap lead-acid batteries. Although the vehicles are still under warranty and dealers have reportedly replaced some of the batteries, the lawsuit alleges that the replacements are just as bad and the problem is not being fixed. It's kind of a stressful thing to have happen because you can't fix it, right? If your EV runs out of battery because you ran out of range, you can just, you can get a jump start. But if your 12-volt battery just dies, then it dies and you've got to get out, you're stuck on the side of the road. It's quite stressful. The 12-volt battery in question isn't the one powering the car's electric motors. It handles secondary systems like the windows, seats, the HVAC fans, the radio, the lights and the wipers, etc. That's what 12-volt batteries actually do. It's believed to activate a relay that connects the main battery pack to the electric drivetrain. In other words, it's a small battery, but it's extremely important. And if that battery dies, then the whole car is bricked. Just a single plaintiff has been named in the lawsuit. John Wade, he bought a Toyota BZ4X in March 2023 and says he began experiencing issues within weeks. Now, to be fair, there has been a lot of other people report this problem on forums. They just aren't willing to sue Toyota over the issue. According to the filing, a series of warning lights lit up on the dashboard before the vehicle completely shut down, requiring roadside assistance just to get moving again. Less than 2,000 miles later, the 12-volt battery failed for the second time. This time, a jumpstart could not revive it. Wade says he was forced to tow his EV to a nearby Toyota dealership, which replaced the 12-volt battery again. In December 2024, this replacement battery died again. While attempting to diagnose the problem on his own, Wade paid $5,000 for a level 2 home charger as he thought the issues may have stemmed from not using a sufficient EV battery charger. I don't know why he thought that, because that was incorrect. Toyota now has until July 3 to officially respond to the lawsuit. Both Toyota and Subaru. The case questions about how well early EV issues are being addressed, where they include something like a consumable item. A 12-volt battery is considered a consumable item, and the truth is, this is actually quite common, unfortunately. I think it's giving EVs a bad name. I've done many videos about this issue. It's not just Toyota here, it's also Hyundai. Their batteries are prone to having this issue. But honestly, the truth is that most manufacturers have lead acid 12-volt batteries, which is a joke. It's a joke because these manufacturers could get sodium-ion 12-volt batteries, which cost not much, maybe 10%, maybe like an extra $50 or less than a lead acid battery. I mean, $50, right? To save the hassle of your reputation, of the hassle of these owners having these problems. I don't understand it. It just doesn't make any sense at all. They're being such cheapskates. When I say they, I mean probably 80% of EVs are still using lead acid batteries for their 12-volt battery. This needs to change, and people should know this before you buy an EV. It's something that's worth considering. But it's not just actually, to be honest, it's not just lead acid batteries. Sometimes lead acid batteries can be fine. There's a lot of EVs out there that use them and they're fine. Some are not. So it depends on the car. It depends on how that car how much it uses that 12-volt battery, how much the car is going to actually be running off that system, and how efficiently it can actually do that. So it's worth actually doing your research before you go out and drive your car. I should point out, guys, if you'd like to consult, if you'd like to get a paid consultancy hour of time with me to discuss this stuff for your next car purchase or solar panels or whatever that may be, you can do that. Send me an email, contact@theelectricviking.com. Bye-bye. Guys, finally BMW have revealed the truth behind why they want you to purchase a hydrogen car. Now, we already know Toyota's admitted to this. Toyota have invested heavily in this. But BMW has fully admitted that they will build the infrastructure. What does that mean? The hydrogen refueling stations. Therefore, you'll be buying BMW's hydrogen from them, and they'll be like the next Shell or ExxonMobil or whatever you want to call it. One thing a lot of people don't realize is actually hydrogen vehicles are much more expensive to produce than electric cars. That's just a simple, logical fact, and the media have never actually pointed this out. Toyota and BMW have been trying to reduce, in fact, all manufacturers that are invested in hydrogen have been trying to reduce the cost of making a hydrogen-powered car. Right now, guys, if you want to basically replace your hydrogen fuel tank, which some people have had to do in the past, it's about $100,000. I mean, these things are incredibly expensive.